Scorpio, welcome to your December monthly tarot card reading. The decks that I'll be using for this reading are the Crystal Vision tarot card decks, as well as the Moonology Oracle card deck. Each card represents a different house, starting from your first house all the way around to your 12th house. The middle card represents your overall message for the reading. The lines represents the elements: water, fire, air, and earth. Also check your moon sign and your rising as well for additional messages. With that being said, let's get into the reading. Starting off in your first house, your house of body, I have the Four of Cups. And what I'm seeing in your house of identity, your first house, I'm almost seeing like a stroke of ego. Like there's going to be something that happens within your life, or like that um, is really going to give you like a boost of confidence. Like I see it being possibly an offer, maybe a job opportunity, could be even like a new relationship, but something is really going to boost your confidence and give you that nice, warm, at home kind of feeling from it. And like I could see this being like probably something from the past or something that's very nostalgic that you. I see that you felt this feeling before, but it's showing up like in a different way. Like if you've purchased your first apartment, or you purchased a new car for the first time, and like you have that feeling of independence. And like what I'm seeing with this is that you're going to get that same kind of feeling through the month of December, but it's just going to be like in the form of possibly like an offer, but it's something that's really going to fill up your cup. And your second house, your house of finances, I have the Ten of Wands. And what I'm seeing with this is probably is carrying an extra load. So like I could see you like picking up more shifts, or like taking up more job opportunities, and like really trying to bring in more income. So through your responsibilities. I see it's something that you feel a little weighed down by, but it's something that you can see progress to. It's like slow, tangible progress, but it's something that's moving at a slow pace. Maybe you're taking on more responsibilities, and like um, the money's not coming in as fast as you would like it, but you can see it like starting to flow in. Like you can see it coming in like within big bags, but it's just taking a while to get there. It's like climbing a mountain, and like you gotta take your time with this. So like you know how if you start a job and then like you get paid and you have to wait for X amount of time in order to get paid. I see it like that. Like it just feels like a long time waiting, but at the same time, like you know that it's going to be worth it. Like the work that you're putting in is going to be well worth it. And your third house, your house of communications, what I'm getting is that you're not in a very social mood. Like you're not against people or against talking to people, but just not being in a very social mood for the month of December. Like you're there, but I don't see you really talking too much. Yeah, really just keeping to yourself, which is not a bad thing, but just don't isolate yourself from people. Make sure that you communicate as well. Yep, that resonated with me. So in your fourth house, your house of family, I have the Queen of Wands reversed. What I'm getting from this card is just stand out. So if you've been identifying with your family a lot, or if you've been identifying with certain patterns of your family, or you picked up certain habits from them, what I'm seeing is just stand out, be you. Don't be afraid to express yourself and like be the kind of person that you want to be. I'm getting I'm getting ego from this. Not ego, but like the bird, the eagle. So I can really see you like taking off, like you spreading your wings and flying. Like, all right, now I'm getting self mastery from this card again, but I'm really getting like a better understanding of your sense of self, like who you are, like away from your family. And as for the ego, like I can see you like leaving the nest and like you actually like flying on your own, and you're starting to soar. Like if you've been in the nest for too long and you've identified with your family and now you're starting to leave, and like you're starting to develop more of your sense of self and and starting to master yourself, like I said, with self mastery. But in your fifth house, your house of play, risk, and I have the Four of Swords, and what I'm seeing is that contemplation and like getting a lot of rest and sleep will not only will it clear your mind, but it'll help like it'll help you establish your thoughts. It'll help you organize your thoughts by getting a lot of rest. So if your mind's been racing a lot, then getting a lot of rest through December is really going to help. If you feel like there's things that are bothering you or things that you need to do that you're putting on hold, just get some rest and you'll have a better understanding of how to manage your time. And your sixth house, your house of daily activities, what I'm getting is the Six of Cups. So what I see is you taking time out to go out with a friend, or taking time out. This could be a younger friend or even your childhood self. But I see a good connection with someone that feel you feel like a mentor to, or I'm seeing like a student teacher kind of relationship. Like either you've taught them things and like they've taught you things, and like you guys just have like a healthy understanding of each other's personalities, and you guys really resonate with each other. And like it could even be like back and forth, like just you guys keep learning from each other, and like that's really helping you guys grow. And saying you can only get that from a true friend. Being able to hang out with someone that's going to elevate you. In your seventh house, your house of relationships, I have the Five of Wands reversed. What I see is that you're not very concerned about like dating right now. Like you're taking some time out to just do you, do your own thing, get some rest, develop your sense of self. But I don't really see you like going out and like uh, dating a bunch of people for the month of December. I just really I just really see you like taking it easy and like just putting the relationship on a back burner for now. Like it's not really much of a concern for this month. Maybe even stepping away from the drama, relationship drama. You see that there's no point in like getting into a relationship to argue, or getting into a toxic relationship to argue. Even if you're in not in the right state of mind, you don't see like there's a point for you to get into a commitment if you're going to just argue, or if you're going to just or if there's going to be a lot of drama. Like, you want to make sure that your mind is clear first and you're in the right state of mind, as opposed to like going in and just arguing. But I see relationships are not much of a concern this month. And your eighth house, our house, I have the King of Pentacles. I'm seeing is growing up. Like, you're growing up. I'm seeing it like financially, like you could be growing because you're taking on more responsibilities. I could see that's really improving your finances, and you're looking more so for stability. Yeah, it looks like it can come easy. You just gotta be responsible for making your financial plans and wise financial decisions. Because like I see that you can be financially stable this month. And your ninth house, your house of expansions, I have the Two of Pentacles reverse. I'm seeing letting go of pain. If you have things that you are recovering from or trying to manage things, I see you really letting go of that, or trying to your best to let go, just to make more room for these responsibilities, make room for this offer. You're emptying the bad out of your cup and filling it up with more good. But I see this more like you're emptying things first. In your 10th house, your house of work, I have the Four of Wands. So I see more so like the job coming to you as opposed to you going to it. I'm seeing gotta plan things out. Like, if you plan things out, that would be very beneficial, especially since this is in your work sector and you're taking on more responsibilities. I can even see like a friend coming to you and helping you out, helping you with a financial plan, helping you find balance within your life. I'm really seeing making plans. Like, as far as work, it's overall good, but I see making plans. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, like, I can see you taking more practical steps and taking the time out to make a plan to get your business together. In your 11th house, I have the Magician reverse, your house of community. Seeing how it's connected to the Hermit reverse, as well as like the Five of Wands reverse, I see that you're really emptying out like the people in your life that are in your 11th house. I have the Magician reverse, and with the Magician reverse, what I'm seeing is that you're taking the time out to like really release those that really find out like who your true friends are. Like, I see you releasing like a lot of people, but not like in a malevolent kind of way. I'm seeing you more so making room for yourself. Sort of like if you had people that had needs that they wanted to override your needs with their needs, you're putting more time and effort into like focusing on yourself and like focusing on your needs and like what you need to get done. Because other people, if you allow them to influence your reality, then like they can put things within your vibrations that are not there, or that you don't want there, or that wouldn't necessarily be healthy for you. But I see you releasing a lot of toxic people within your life. Like, of course, you're keeping the good people within your life, but like, I just see you like keeping some distance, just to avoid whatever this is, like this Five of Wands type energy, the drama. Even with the Hermit reverse, like taking some time out for yourself. All right, so in your 12th house, your house of subconscious mind, I see the Page of Wands. I'm seeing just give love. So you're putting more energy into the things that you love, the things that make you you, the things that you identify with. I'm getting the word charming, and I'm also getting putting your energy and time into creative practices. You have plenty of time to get things done. If you feel like you don't have enough time, just release the concept of time, like in your mind. Like, just don't let the time affect you, and you'll feel like you have an infinite amount of time to get things done. If you want to put more time and energy into your creative practices. I'm also getting you can get anything that you want right now. Sort of like that childlike energy where like if you go to the toy store and like your parents are buying you a new toy, it's like you have that type of energy of like, yeah, I can get anything I want. I just have to do A, B, and C for it. But like you really feel like you can get whatever you want right now in life through your creativity. I feel like creative visualization will really be useful for you through December. What I'm getting from your fire sector is that if you get a lot of rest, make sure that you're getting. What I'm getting from your fire sector is that make sure that you're getting a lot of rest, and that will reveal more opportunities before you, as opposed to like feeling like you have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. When you have a clear mind and you're more well rested, then you won't overlook the opportunities because they're there. It's just that if you're in a state of emotional distress, then like you're going to overlook opportunities as opposed to like seeing the ones that are in front of you. And your earth sector with the four of wands reversed, six of cups, and 10 of wands, what I'm getting is that you're taking on, of course, more responsibilities. But I feel like if you just have a friend or someone that you can talk to, or someone that's going to help elevate you, then like, or even like a friend that's coming in that's possibly like offering a job opportunity, like I'm seeing like that's going to go hand in hand with just you taking some time out to rest, and it's going to be very therapeutic just to um, meet up with that friend, even if it's not a friend and it's just coworkers that you get along with. I'm really seeing like that's going to help relieve the stress of like having to work or like having to put your nose to the grind. And your air sector, what I'm seeing is a lot of like mental chatter, or like trying to get rid of the mental chatter, and like just taking your time out, even isolating yourself, just to like empty your cup and just make sure that your mind's not filled with like a bunch of like negative emotions or emotional baggage, or just having a bunch of racing thoughts. That's why I said like getting a lot of sleep will help, and even just taking some time to reflect, maybe even going out and like hanging out with this person who I keep saying like within your earth sector. As far as like your water sector goes, what I'm seeing is that your finances are kind of like tied to your emotions at the moment right now. Like get a better understanding of yourself and who you are as a person. And I feel like you can conjure up like a new identity for yourself, like a it I can even see this as like a job or a career change. Let's just say if you're working at a restaurant, now you become like a famous painter or something like that, or just wherever it is that you feel like you can use your creativity. It's really just a matter of like establishing like a better sense of self and understanding who you are as a person. For your overall message, don't let pride get in the way. Full moon in Leo. What I'm getting from this card is go away. So if you have your energy set on like pushing people out, or like have that energy of like you want people to go away, then there's nothing wrong with you wanting to take time out for yourself, but just make sure that you're not unnecessarily pushing people out of your life, or like that you don't allow yourself to become too isolated or become a hermit, and just allow like that mental chatter or like that inner conflict to devour you, despite bad or how bad your emotions could flare up. Yeah, what I'm really getting out of this card is like be kind to others. Like you can do your own thing, but make sure that you're being kind to others and not pushing them out. I'm sorry. All right, so that looks like all I have for the rest of this video. Thank you for watching, Scorpio. You have a good one.